going on, everyone? Welcome in. Welcome back. Whatever. Sparky3. I'm Alex Light, your coach of the New York Org Guardians that I have a nice little outline on for the screen now, which is clutch, because I didn't realize, because I'm dumb, about how dark it was in the final video. Same thing with the Season 2, Week 3 matchup, which is against Arkansas State Lycan Rocks. My boy Josh, my co-host over at Real Talk Tho, and soon AniMan Plus coming soon. So yeah, season. We lost last. No, we won last week. We won. We lost week 1. There you go. That's what it is. Now, when it comes to Josh, we played each other twice last season, and both times ended with a 2-0. And one time he kicked my ass. One time I kicked his ass. So who knows how this game's going to go. I couldn't tell you. It's either going to be just like that. It's going to be a 2-0 beatdown for one of us. Or it might go the distance. I don't know. We'll see. Josh has a pretty good team. Even though, he may trash on it. It's, we jokingly call him the Arkansas State Trash and Rocks just to pick on him. But he does actually have a pretty good team. You can see on the screen who I'm bringing. I'm bringing Grim Snarl, my Krampus, Cinderace King Kazma, Indeedee Puddin', Dusclops, Too Spoopy for You, Dumplin the Azumarill, and Buff Momo the Passimian. Now, coming into this game, you naturally see Azumarill and Passimian, and you're going to automatically think that, okay, he's going to try to go for the receiver huge power. Yes, I have receiver on Passimian. Obviously, I got huge power on Azumarill, but I do not have Misty Explosion on Azumarill. It's going to be one that's... Doing that play is not necessarily my goal for this game. It's one of those things where I want to bring them because he's going to think that's my play. I'm assuming he'll probably think that's the play. I just want to bring Buff Momo because I feel like Buff Momo really brings a lot to the game. For Dumplin, I've got a couple different moves on it than normal. Just to kind of prepare for this game. I do have one move that I'm not a big fan of, and that's Iron Tail. I'm not a big fan of Iron Tail, but Azumarill is a great Dynamax option, so then Max Steel Spike, no big deal. But Iron Tail by itself, I'm not a huge fan of. Brick Break, because he does have Aurora Veil options. We're about to take a look at his team as well. Just a good liquidation move, and then Play Rough because of some other coverage. So before we continue on with mine, let's actually pull up all the teams in the league to give you guys an idea of what we're looking at here. The Dracovish is my big concern. Dracovish is one of those mons where last season Nick with the Washington Whimsicots had Dracovish, and Dracovish was something that you always had to prepare for. If you didn't prepare for it in some capacity, you're going to lose. Now, I am anticipating Dracovish today because he just picked up Dracovish before this week. So, naturally, you would expect that, as well as Alolan Marowak. I would also expect Alolan Marowak because that and Dracovish were both picked up before this game. I think Colossal will come. His G-Max, I think Blastoise will come to help activate Colossal plays. So those right there is 4 Mons I believe he will bring. The last 2 is what I really don't know. He's tried fucking with me this week. He's like, oh, our game's going to be hell, Talking that he's going to bring the Alolan Ninetales, Alolan Sandslash. I don't know. It's tough what he's going to bring because it could either be that duo. It could be Porygon and someone like Porygon and Amoonguss. Maybe he brings Mimikyu. I don't know. I definitely am expecting Blastoise, Colossal, and Vish. If he's going to bring Marowak, I would naturally think he's going to bring Porygon. One of the plays that he did is he wanted to help improve his Trick Room because with me and Nick, we have priority Tailwind, and I have a Trick Room. Nick is a Trick Room. So Josh, he's not having access to Tailwind. He wanted to improve his Trick Room play. Totally understandable. So I really don't know what to expect. It's really tough. The only thing I'm basically not expecting is Vikavolt. That's really the only thing. If he brings it, whatever. I mean, I wasn't anticipating it at all. Dracovish for sure, Colossal, Blastoise, and then after that is really up in the air. But I did want to go ahead and carry Brick Break on the chance that he does bring the Alolan Ninetales and try to set a Roarveil so I can just destroy it. And even so, Brick Break not being a great move, I can still use Max Knuckle because, like I said, Dumplin is a great Dynamax option for us. So the plan is trying to maybe set up Trick Room as well as do some fake out plays for my Krampus. I have a Babiri Berry on there to anticipate some max, like if he does bring the Alolan Sandslash, for example, I want to be able to take one of those steel hits. I'm not actually bringing screens because a lot of his Mons has Brick Break, and he knows that I like to run screens, and I would naturally anticipate he's going to prepare for my screens. So this is the moveset I'm rocking. Hammer Arm to help further push me into Trick Room range. Thunder Wave just to be a dick. Play Rough. So I wanted to put, obviously him being a Gigantamax Grimmsnarl, I do not have a dark move. I don't have anticipations to Dynamax him, which is why I don't have a dark move to utilize his G-Max move. I wanted to have Play Rough on Dumplin and Grimmsnarl to try to help cover for Dracovish. Dragovish's two weaknesses being Fairy and Dragon. I have Drampa on my team that I did very, very much consider bringing, but I consider bringing it for one Dracovish counter and two to fuck up his Slush Rush. But at the same time, he's gonna fuck me up. I ran some different calcs for how I could EV train the Drampa for like a Blizzards or Triple Axles or Icicle Crash, whatever he's gonna run. It wasn't gonna be a good play. So anyway, this is our team. I do have safety goggles on Puddin because I am slightly anticipating that Amoonguss. I want to be prepared for that. Obviously, Eviolite on Dusclops, Life Orb on King Kazma. Now, for King Kazma, I did make one change to his move pool. I did actually put on Pyro Ball instead of Sucker Punch. I just didn't feel like Dark really offered me anything for his team, in my opinion. The max move is good, yes. But, super effective-wise, Marowak, that's it. And even so, Marowak has 4 other weaknesses. I feel like Pyro Ball was going to be more handy in case he does bring the... Ice Duo, and also for Amoonguss or even Vikavolt. So I just felt like Pyro Ball was potentially a better play because I could use Max Airstream or something to also clean up for Amoonguss. But if he's gonna bring Amoonguss, I would naturally expect probably Copa Berry. He could pull Fast One and pull the Oka Berry. Who knows? But anyway, that's our squad. So Josh is searching, as far as I know. I never actually saw him come online, so I don't know if he actually logged in. Let me take a quick peek. Okay, yeah, I never actually saw him get on. Okay, so yeah, there he is. He's searching. All right, so let's do it. Let's get a battle. I think this will be a fun game. I really do. No matter what the outcome is, I do think it's gonna be a fun game. Whether if he beats my ass or I beat his, I think it's gonna be a fun time. Hopefully we are trying to secure that second dub. He just came off a pretty bad loss last week against Nick. If you haven't seen it, you can check it out on Third Life Gaming, which prompted him to do some changes to his squad. So let's search up. Let's see what he's going to bring. Let's see what we need to try to lead with. Let's do this. Let's have a fun time. That's the main thing. Is we're here to have a fun time. That is the #1 goal here, is just to have fun. So let me text him good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun, Josh, because I know you'll probably watch this back. Hope you have a good one, man. It'll be a fun match. Alright, here we go. We are in the game. I got my calculator up, got all my stuff up over here, ready to run calcs if needed. So next week is a pretty big week as well. Next week we are going back up against Nick, who did beat us week 1. So that's going to be always a fun matchup. You never know how me and Nick are going to go. We'll see, Got to run Battle Tower. I mean, it's our intro music, right? That is the jam. I really do love that music. I think it's a great track by Toby Fox. So let's see what he's got. Dracovish, Mimikyu, Colossal, the Vikavolt, which I didn't expect, and no Blastoise. Wow, okay, so he's very heavily running Trick Room. That is his play, is to run Trick Room. I wonder if he managed to get a no-good speed Dracovish. That's something to keep in mind, because you really can't control that. So I'm curious if he got that. He probably has no good speed on Colossal as well. Probably doesn't have intentions to speed it up. Interesting setup. Alright, so let's see here what we want to lead with. Should we go ahead and anticipate him trying to run Trick Room right out of the gate? That is the big question. I don't necessarily think it's a horrible play to lead with a fake out user, and no matter what he's gonna run. So Let's lead with Grimmsnarl and Puddin. And we'll put Dumplin and I'm thinking Bassimian in the back. What's Mimikyu's weaknesses again? It's a ghost fairy type, so ghost and steel. Okay. We'll bring King Kazma. We'll bring King Kazma. Cinderace is a really good mon, so I don't have any paper in front of me to write down stats. Thank God there's a video. My bad. I didn't even think about that. So let's see what he's leading with. Glitch and Banshee, so Porygon 2 for sure, and Mimikyu. Okay. Mimikyu with the disguise, always a pain in the ass there. Did he take my prankster like a dick? I think he did. I'm sly thinking about doing a double fake out. Because that way I can... well, do I let him get his Trick Room? That's the question. Let's do a Hammer Arm into Porygon 2. And let's do a fake out. Well, no, that's no effect. That's right. Really don't like that. Let's do a Hammer Arm into that. Let's do a fake out into that. We're gonna prevent Trick Room from going up. This could be a really bad play. That's fine. Porygon's a beefy boy, but we're getting some damage off on it. No, the taunt's completely fine. No big deal there. Let's do a Mystical Fire into Mimikyu to reduce special attack. That one-hit KO though, good shit. I do not have anything to write that down, so it is what it is, man. It's a physical attacking one though, so oh well. You know, I think I just had a massive brain fire. I don't know why I thought Mimikyu could potentially even be a special attacking. Let me pull up my stats. Am I silly on that? He's probably going to try to set up the Trick Room now. Yeah, his special attack's garbage. Why did I think he could be a special attacker? I don't know. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a kill on that. And we'll follow me on Puddin. See if we can re-level out the playing field. Because I'm anticipating the Trick Room to come up now. We got Dumplin in the back, which is a good Trick Room on, so we got that going for us at least. See if we can get the KO here. Good KO by Cinderace. Always a good thing to see there. I hate that I forgot to like get my stats out, my stat sheet to keep track of this, but I don't want to get distracted by it right now. So I'll go back after the video and watch the video back and record it all that way. Big oof on me. Unless he happens to be recording it. That'll be kind of nice if you are, Josh. As I forgot for once. It's been a hectic afternoon. Colano. Colano. Alright, so let's do a max knuckle into that bad boy. And go ahead and stick with a follow me. He's gonna probably Dynamax it if I had to guess. Yeah. You know, I probably could have doubled into it, if we're gonna be honest. That might not have been a bad play. Just like throw a psychic into it or something. You know, it's neutral damage, but could have been something to help out. Because we're not gonna get the kill here. And we'll see what he's gonna do to me. I'm turning into a fighting type, so you know, rock is resisted by us, so we got that much. Cause I'm gonna assume he's going for max guard. Okay, I respect it. I respect it. Good play. Now Trick Room's probably coming up, right? Which is gonna set him up to be faster. Yep. So, what kind of moveset does he have? Because I'm a fighting type at the moment. So, the only things that he's going to hit me with that's going to be super effective is Flying, Psychic, and Fairy. I don't think Colossal has anything like that. So, I feel like I'm safe to go ahead and just max knuckle into him. I don't think he has anything that can actually kill me. He might can kill Puddin', but, you know, with this follow me that I'm about to do, he might can kill Puddin'. I guess we'll see. I would guess he's just going to do Vocal Length and set up his rock damage, which is always a pain in the ass. Yeah, okay. This is probably going to do a good chunk of damage. About half, okay. Big bummer about this match is the safety goggles on Puddin' is just basically useless right now. So Puddin' might go down to this. Ooh, no, Puddin' holding on strong. There we go. Alright, let's see how much damage we can do into this thing. About half, okay. Alright, cool. That was my last turn of Dynamax, though. So that is a downside. The weakness policy activates. Is that? I think that's gonna bring Puddin' down. Yeah, that is. All right, Dumplins. We're just gonna go ahead and go for the high jump kick there, and oh man, I guess Brick Break. I really don't want to give him speed boost. Well, actually, you know what? Speed boost might not be a bad thing because with Trick Room still up. How much more time do we have at Trick Room? That's not what I want. 3 turns left. It's a gamble, but we're in a risky situation. So let's go ahead and go for the liquidation. Make him faster. Let's see if that works. I am a fighting type, so we'll see how much this does. Hanging on barely. He's going to go down to the Vocal Imp. So Josh is going to win round 1. Good game. I had a really poor round. This was not a good round by me. And we get the KO. Cool. I'll take that. So now, I mean, it's going to be down to literally Dumplin because King Kazma's about to go down to the Vocal Imp. So that's kind of a bummer. Into the Azumarill, I'm assuming. That is correct. Yeah, he's going to win round 1. But oh, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. So it's going to come down pretty close. It's going to come down pretty close, but he's going to get the dub. There's no way. You know, with the Vocal Length up, he's got round 1 for sure. So we'll just have to bounce back. Well, let's go ahead and start planning for round 2 to try to do a comeback here. And here comes the Vish. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter what we do. We're just going to play rough and do Vish, just kind of get an idea of how much damage we can do to him. That'll be good knowledge to have. Protect, okay. So yeah, he's gonna get the KO here with Thunderbolt. No, he's okay. He's okay. He's gonna recover. I mean, he's just stalling. He could have killed me. Yeah, that would have been game. But he's playing safe, so I mean, you can't blame the guy for playing safe because he's got the Volplant up. So can't blame him there. So anyway, yeah, let's do another play rough into Vish because I just want to know how much damage we're gonna do. That's the big thing that I'm wondering. But Porygon, who's gonna go first? Me. So let's see how much damage we can do to this thing. So we can OHKO that thing. Okay, that's good knowledge. That's good knowledge. So this loss was not all in vain. We got good knowledge out of it. You know. So GG's, we definitely got some good knowledge there, knowing that we can OHKO Dracovish with the huge power Azumarill. So that's good thing. That's something good to know. So let's bounce back. Let's regroup here for the next round. Think about what he's gonna try to bring now. Yeah, I'll take his lead card. I probably have it already. I don't know. Alright, so pick the squad back up. Now, what should we do this time? We led with Krampus. Krampus basically did nothing. You know, he took my Prankster, which is, you know, at the beginning, which is kind of a bummer. So what should we roll with this time around? Because the question is, what is he going to lead with? Like, his team is, like, all over the fucking place. I have no idea what he can lead with. Is he just going to lead with the same thing? That's a big question I have here. He might lead the same thing. Or are we going to see the Marowak come into play? That's another question, too. Because that Marowak with Rockhead, that thing's a nasty little fucker. That is a nasty little boy. I definitely feel good about still bringing Dumplin, that's for sure. I think Puddin's going to come out front. After that is where I really don't know. I'm maybe thinking Puddin, King Kazma, Dumplin, Buffalo, and King Kazma this time around, but I really don't know who to bring for out front. Let's bring Buff Momo out front. We'll bring Dumplin and King Kazma in the back. Right? Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try that. Seems a little silly, but we're gonna try it. Banshee and Colano. Josh loves his ghosties. So he's probably going to Dynamax first turn. I think that's a pretty safe bet. I think that is a pretty safe bet. Well, Fake Out is pretty much useless here in my opinion. That's a bummer because he's probably just going to Dynamax, which means I do nothing there. That's not... I can't affect that, so that's a bummer. So... I think we're just going to go for the follow me here. And then for Buff Momo. Let's just protect this first turn. Let's see what he's going to do. Marowak, okay. Yo, I like the shiny. Taunt on Indeedee. Okay. This is a tough position right now. So I got EQ, which can hit the Marowak super effectively. But don't really want to use that. because I don't want to hit old Puddin', but I think I'm gonna hit Puddin', since I don't have Protect on Puddin'. Let's EQ. Sorry, Puddin'. They try to play rough. One hit KO. Yeah, man, I should have thought about the play rough. That's my bad. Alright, so we got the disguise done. So good shit there. Boop. Boomerang. So good damage here. Good damage there. Alright, so I'm thinking. Honestly, I'm thinking about bringing out this bad boy. And just letting it go to town as Dynamax. I don't like Dynamaxing before my opponent, which is one of the mistakes I made the first game, but I'm kind of in a position where I have to, but it is what it is. So let's do another Psychic. Let's do it on that thing right there. We're going to go ahead and Dynamax here. Yep. And I don't know which to try to get rid of right here. Let's go ahead and set, well, we're setting Rain. It could be a bad play if he's got that, he's got the Vish in the back he's going to bring out next. So let's do this. Let's try to get rid of the Mimikyu here. See if we can get something done here. Like I predicted earlier, this game's going to go literally one of two ways. It's going to either be a 2-0 for him or 2-0 for me, so it's looking like it might be a 2-0 for him, but that's fine. We play each other 2 more times, it's no big deal. But let's see if we can let's see if we make a comeback, man. We're not out of this yet. We can still do some stuff. Marowak, okay. I wonder if he's going to double protect. Okay, well, we're getting a guaranteed kill there. And getting a defense boost, which is really nice because, I mean, I think that Colossal is a offensive set. So that's a big plus there. I know Vish is an offensive set, Marowak's offensive, so getting a defense boost is really going to come in handy. So let's see what he comes out with next. You know, he hasn't used his Dynamax, so he could bring out Cole and Dynamax Cole now, which could always be a problem, of course. You know, I've got Max Knuckle, which can super effectively hit it, and then I've got obviously Max Geyser, which can 2 times. Vikavolt, okay. Am I still under the taunt? Where did I check that? Yeah, this is my last turn of taunt. So I am, well, we can use Mystical Fire on Vikavolt. We can do that. And let's go for Max Geyser on Marowak, because unless he Dynamaxes and Max Guards, it's going to be pretty low that he gets a double protect. So let's do that. So we lower his special attack, which is a plus. That thing's special attack is a monster. He's probably going to still do some big dick damage on me right here, though. Oh, I see what he's doing. Okay. So he does not Rock Head, so that's good to know. His special attack rose and his attack rose. Alright, let's see if we get the KO here, though. Alright, so 1 hit KO there. So now he's bringing the Cole back out, which he will finally Dynamax. That crit, I don't know if that crit mattered, I'll be honest. I really don't. I can check it later. But so we are down to a 2v3. I still got King Kazma in the back, which is always a plus. I think this is my last turn of Dynamax. So, cool, you know. So what do we want to do here is the big question, because he's going to obviously Dynamax now. Do we ignore Vikavolt, and do we Psychic into the Coleno to get some damage off, and then also do a Max Geyser into Coleno? I got 38 seconds. Let me do a stat check real quick. Because we got rain up, so that's something to think about here. So rain is up, Dynamax. So even if he's Dynamaxed, because my rain is up, it should be an OHKO depending on. Let me see if he. Let me see something. We're out of time. Okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So even if he, we're gonna have fingers crossed here that I very quickly ran this, very quickly. You know, time was running out, but you know, so I wasn't able to do as much as I would like to. But I'm thinking that we can get a OHKO here because of the rain. 4 times weakness. Activates weakness policy and Steam Engine, but I think we can get the OHKO here. Max Guard. Yo, good play. Good play. Good play there. Because that was my last turn of Dynamax, so very good play. This should kill Vikavolt, though. No, it doesn't. Okay. No big deal there. That's right. Rain. Dumbass. Right. Alright, so this will kill Puddin'. Yeah, but yeah, Mystical Fire in the rain. That's funny. That's fucking hilarious. So, that was my last turn of Dynamax. So, we are bringing out the King Cosmos here. Yeah. Let's see if we can get something done here. So, I'm going to be the fastest thing on the field, that's for sure. So, how do we want to approach this? I'm thinking high jump kick into Coleno and liquidation into Coleno and leaving Vikavolt behind. Okay, and then give me that liquidation. He's going to be faster than me, so let's see who he's going to attack here. No, that's right. He's that was just weakness policy, so I might still be faster. No, so come on, hang on. Good shit. And liquidation. Get a KO. Boom. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we did have a good clutch comeback here. Coming in clutch. Always love to see that. So, I'll just do a Pyro Ball. I won't do much because of rain, but you know, whatever. And then just liquidation. So. Such a sick ass animation, like straight up. Such a sweet animation, man, I'm telling you. Alright, so we did win that round, 2-0. 2-0 remaining. So we're moving on to round 3. Mine and Josh's first round 3 together. This is so romantic. We need to bust out the candles, have a nice candle lit dinner. Just talk about life, look in each other's eyes. Just have a good time. Let's play with the same rules. Yeah. So let's see how he adjusts for this round. Because, you know, I know a general rule of thumb is like you don't change up your winning game plan, but he's going to change up his plans. So, I would think he is. Question is he going to lead with Mimikyu again? That's the question. That thing is annoying, man. That thing is a massive one-hitter. No Vish that round. I'm still feeling pretty good about Puddin', even though it's going to get taunted probably. Is he going to go back to the round 1 plan, which was Mimikyu, Porygon, Dracovish, and Colossal? That's a question. That is a question. So far, I have not made any use of one of my first Mons. That's been a problem so far, is I've made no use out of it. I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and run with the same strat that we just had. I really liked that play, because I really like Dumplin as a Dynamax candidate, just because he can do so much. And now that I know that I can OHKO Dracovish is really good information to have. So I'm thinking this will be the play. I mean, you know, I'll do my best to make better use out of Buff Momo this time. Thing is about that is Mimikyu is going to be faster than me. So even if I had to go for like a Protect round 1, I might not just go for a Protect round 1. If Buff Momo is going to get fucked no matter what, may just try to go ahead and sack off that Disguise. Oh no, we'll roll with that. Hopefully we can get better use out of Buff Momo. I think Grimmsnarl could have been a good play here too. That's something that I may, if we end up losing this, that's something I may look back at and regret, is that, you know, having Grimmsnarl out there as, you know, using T-Wave and stuff could have been also a good play. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Because we know the Mimikyu can OHKO me with Buff Momo. So we'll see what let's see what he's bringing out. Banshee in blue. Okay. So he's got the yeah, he's got the you know, it just now processed through my head that I did not put a move on Simeon that I wanted to. Because I see Dracovish and I'm just like, huh. I wanted to put Play Rough on Passimian, didn't I? Totally forgot. That's funny. So let's see what we want to do here. What's going to be our best play? Because that Vicious, that Vish is a nasty fucker. That Vish is a nasty fucker. Let's fake out into the Vish. And I'm thinking a swap out. Because if he play roughs into Buff Momo. So let's see how this works out. Protect. Okay. Play rough. Play rough. Trick Room. Okay. I'm going to anticipate a switch out. Honestly, I'll be up front. Well, you know what? I could just go ahead and Dynamax here, if we're going to be honest. I don't think Dynamaxing here is a horrible play, but we'll hold off on it for the moment. I'm going to go ahead and anticipate he's going to switch out, but I don't want to take any chances. That Vish is scurry. So no switch out, okay. Good play. Thank God. Man, Vish is such a scary boy. I'm not a fan of the Vish. Let's see how much this does on me. Half health, a little bit under half, so I can take one more of those. Yeah, Vish is he's just a scary, scary boy. I'm not about the Vish, man. Always plan for the Vish if they've got the Vish. Have something for the Vish. That is my mindset. I've seen Vishes sweep too many times, man. So let's see what he's going to bring out now. Josh, this is a really good game so far, man. I'm having a lot of fun. Thinking about just using a Psychic here and just getting that damage off. Getting the disguise done. Let's do a liquidation into the Marowak. He's probably going to protect. Yep, that's fine. That's why I didn't want to waste a Dynamax turn. If I would have used a Dynamax turn, I could have got some damage off, but I'm trying to hold off on my Dynamax if possible. So let's get rid of the disguise. He'll probably, I would guess he's going to go for the Indeedee. I don't know. I don't know what else he has, honestly. What, he's got Trick Room, Play Rough. What else? Taunt. What else does he have? Play Rough into the Indeedee. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So what do we want to do now? What do we want to do now? That's the question. We'll bring out Buff Momo because I can do a protect, so I can try to bait him a little bit, just a wee bit. Do some wee bit baitings here for this one single play. Do we want to test that? Do we want to chance the 75% accuracy? No, we'll just go for the Marowak here. So I'd imagine he probably play roughed into it. Boner Ring! Did he double into Passimian? Alright, Dumplin with another kill. Dumplin's coming up clutch. So let's see, play rough into Passimian, correct? Cool, baited that. Awesome. That's what we want to see. So now it's time to Dynamax, because I can only imagine that he's going to. So I feel pretty safe about let's busting out some Dynamax here. Let's see if we can come up clutch. So yeah, I will not. I'm not gonna be able to. Should I try to Dome Protect? I mean, he's gonna wreck me. That's a ooh. That is tough. That is tough. Tough what to do there. Because I'm gonna max Steel Spike into the Banshee. Let's get some chip damage off. Well, let's max Steel Spike into the Banshee. Well, is he gonna max? Well, he might just max guard. Honestly, he might just max guard. So let's just do an Iron Head into that. No, oh, my heart just dropped. My heart just dropped. Man, my heart just literally sank because I thought I fucked up. So he is going to be faster than me because of Trick Room. So is he just going to go for a max guard here? Or is he going to go ahead and come out swinging and set up the rocks? That's the big question. Dumplin. So I think the order is going to go here. Colossal, Dumplin. After that, I don't know. I don't know who's going to go next. Let me look up Simeon his speed. Because I know Mimikyu's is like 96. And he's probably speed invested. Mine's 80. So Mimikyu should be the last thing going on the field, I think. Unless it's 0 speed. But even still, like, I'm speed invested. So I don't know. So there's the G-Max Rocks. He's coming out swinging. We tanked that pretty well. But his rocks are up, which the rocks are always a pain in the ass. So max Steel Spike into this bad boy. One hit KO. Alright, cool. That Disguise is such a pain to plan around, man. So we got a defense boost, which is always a plus. I'll get an Iron Head into Colossal to get some damage off, which is always a plus. It's not much damage, but hey, at least it's something, right? You know. So it's now a 1v3. We're in a pretty good position, but I'm not going to write him off because this is Colossal's a beefy boy here. You know, we don't want to write that thing off. Now the question is, do we want to try to do a protect here and play safe? Do we want to go ahead and do like a drain punch and activate its weakness policy because of that? That's the big questions. I think if we double into it, with like my max geyser and that drain punch, I think we can kill it. So we're gonna do that. Max guard. That's completely respectable play. We Dynamax the same turn, so we both have one turn left. So he's gonna also try to get some more chip damage off thanks to the rocks. Good thing we didn't do EQ. And I would have just got extra damage on Dumplin for literally no reason. So we're just gonna go ahead and just do it again. We're gonna activate, you know, a Steam Engine weakness policy, but we're gonna also hope that we just get the kill. So let's see how much this does. Not much. Let's hope for a kill here. Max Geyser might have been a bad play. Max Geyser might have been a bad play if we don't kill it here. Come on, get the kill. I know we don't have rain up. Please get the kill. That's what I'm talking about. Dumplin the Crusher. Carrying hard. So that was a good game. Really tough. There was a lot of moments where I definitely did not feel good. You know, bad feeling in the stomach, bad feeling in the heart. But overall, it's a good game. We got another dub, 2-1 victory. I have to go back and rewatch the video now and get all the stats. I'm going to ask him if he recorded them because I'm a dumbass and I forgot. It's been a very hectic afternoon. But, good game, Josh. We are now 2-1 on the season, so that is always something cool to see. Next week, we are going up against Nick, coach of the Washington Women's Cots, my co-host over at Lighthearted, you know, the guy who beat us week 1. So hopefully we can get a dub. Me and him, we play each other 4 times this season, so we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully we'll have a good time there. But if you watch the entire battle here, thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm getting more comfortable into the battling aspect. Like I've said, battling is probably, in my opinion, my weakest aspect of competitive Pokemon. It's something I'm still trying to improve on, but I feel like we did pretty well. I think I made some bad plays. Even I won, yes, but I feel like I made some bad plays that things I could have done differently. But we'll watch it back. We'll learn from it. We'll get ready for next week. Next week's a big one. Nick's always a tough one, man. Next week is a big matchup. So anyway, I hope you guys had a good one, enjoying this video, and leave a like, subscribe. We got some stuff coming. Make sure to check out all of our podcasts. Our podcasts are going really well, lighthearted. We're pumping out the Super Mario 35th special right now, which is always an awesome thing. Getting some good feedback on that. So make sure to check that out. All the other links down in the description below. And make sure to go check me out on twitch.tv/AlexLight23 because your boy is starting to stream. By the time this video is up, I would have already had a couple streams under my belt now. So pretty hyped there. So make sure to check that out. That link down in the description below as well. With all that said, guys, I hope you have an absolutely phenomenal, positively super amazing, incredible day. Bye!